Greetings, folks, and certainly welcome to World Regional Geography 101. I often chide colleagues in the social studies, social science department regarding the importance of geography up against the other disciplines in the social sciences, as with the five themes of geography: location, place, man's relationship with the environment, distance, and region. If one has a handle on these, they can easily interpret other disciplines in the social sciences like psychology, sociology, world cultures, economics, and history. So I always tell them that, in that vein, geography is indeed king. So in this particular tributary of geography, we're going to examine the various regions of the globe and keep up to date with the various current events and current events assignments that are drawn up with each chapter or unit. And so do look at your syllabus in relation to that, and then cross-reference that with the module and the assignment pages in our course page to get a general flow of how I will be laying out the class. If you have questions, feel free to ask, and just look at my availability times, and that is when I will get back to you. And I should add too that Sunday is the one day I like to dial everything back, but since important things are due that very evening, like discussion posts, I do have my phone number on the syllabus, so please do not hesitate to phone me. I guess preferably if you can do it after noon time, that would be even better. But so, and I think it's the email that I don't like to bother with on Sunday. Class questions, probably if you call me with questions on class matters, won't tax the energy deposits of my brain. So feel free to call, and if you feel if there's an emergency and you need to talk to me on a Sunday. Also, keep an eye on the announcements, because I communicate a lot and often through it. As I infer on the syllabus, I'm not above making changes midstream. So read the syllabus also very carefully. Now, in this overview video here, I want to talk a little bit about the term paper. For more detail, I would certainly look at the term paper guidelines in our course page. But this term paper is not unlike graduate research, which basically those types of papers write themselves as the authors, such as yourself, will spearhead the papers via questions. One just continues to ask questions that drive their research. And so, I mean, you can read more about that as you download the instructions to the paper under the assignment section. You'll see term paper guidelines. Go on our course page. Right now I'm having a mental block about where that is. If you go into our course page, you'll see it, term paper guidelines. And one of the things I'm going to talk about in regard to that is that I wanted to highlight the word topic. I mentioned term paper topics. Basically, you're going to choose a country to research. So that's going to be your topic. But do read about the structure and how to do the paper before deciding on a country. I mean, right now you might think about that and think, I want to do Italy. Italy would be fine. Italy would be fine. But you probably need to know about the structure of the paper. And it'll probably behoove me to say something about that right now. The structure of the paper is kind of the hub of the paper is built around the Economic Freedom Index that comes out every January. It's published by the Wall Street Journal. And basically what it does is it grades which countries are the most economically free and which countries are most economically repressed. And they do that through various compartments, business freedom, government corruption, labor freedom. They look at these types of things, and they have their scale. And so what you guys will be doing is, picking a country, looking at that index and the compartments of it, and doing your research. And even there, I would say when you're doing that, and I kind of mentioned this in the term paper guidelines, what you would do if you were picking Italy, you would look at maybe some of the areas are scoring the lowest in. One of the quadrants they're scoring the lowest in on the index, and maybe do some research there. And at the end of the paper, I'll be asking you guys to kind of put your policy hats on, and after your research, saying, hey, this is where Italy can improve. This is where they can improve. This is what's hurting them. This is how they could rectify the problem. But I know that's kind of broad right now. Look at the term paper guidelines, and I kind of give you some good guidance there on how to do the paper. And of course, you're going to have questions. You can always contact me and try to get you back on the guardrails, keep you in the guardrails of what you need to do. Basically, once you get done writing this paper, you see those hunger commercials, late at night, you're enjoying a snack food yourself, and you see these hungry children, ribs, bones, and a rib cage sticking out. The commercials. Now, after you do this paper, you're never going to look at those commercials quite the same again. You'll see what I mean once we start to not only analyze that paper, but even as we look at the various regions around the globe, as we hop around the globe. And you'll see why some people are going hungry. So that's that's kind of a wrap on the overview. I'm going to close this out now, and then I'm going to we got another video coming up behind this. And we're going to start to dive into the subject matter of chapter 1. So see you in a short bit here.